Hey guys, it's Tanya Morgan here for Behind the Gloves. Today I'm here at BXR with Conor. How you doing, Conor?
I'm good, thank you. Just finished, my second gym session of the day, and it's only 2:30. So, training camp's gone well. It's 5 weeks here, and ready to just put on a display at the O2 come Saturday.
So we've got exactly a week today.
Yeah.
A week today. How are you feeling?
I feel good. The preparation's been great. It's been a long 10 months. Obviously, I had to have surgery on my hand, and that, if you can see. But that's put me out for 10 months, and I'm just ready to get back out there and, put on a display for my supporters.
For the people that might be tuning into this, that have heard the Ben name, have heard the Conor name, and they just don't really know anything about you, let's take it way back to the beginning and just remind people of where it all started when you first got into boxing. Obviously, it's in your bloodline, it's in your DNA, but just where was the starting point for you?
Starting point for me was watching my dad. Unbeknown to me, was watching my dad on YouTube when he fought Chris Eubanks. That was the starting point for me. Unbeknown to me, I didn't realise how much influence he had on me when I was younger until I turned about 17, 18, where I had my first couple amateur fights. 19, turned pro, and now I'm 22, undefeated with a WBA Continental title. It's happened very quick, relatively fast. All my fights have been televised on Sky, so I'm privileged and blessed. And it's a privilege to be a Ben and have that blood flowing through my veins of a fighter.
Talking of you being 22, I was thinking about this the other day when I was watching something that you did, and I thought, you have had to really grow up and learn the boxing industry and just have everything out there for people in social media and all around the world, really, boxing fans watch you go from being like a teenage boy when they first found out who you was to now where you're trying to decide what kind of man you want to be, you're trying to decide what direction you want to go with your life and all of those things. And how has it been really growing up with the spotlight of people watching you do that as well as learn your trade? You're learning on the job.
It's hard. It was hard. It's getting easier. I believe God wouldn't give me anything I can't handle. So I'm obviously a strong one, because I've been through tests, life skills, learning how to deal with, curveballs that life throws at you. And now that I look back, at the time it felt like the end of the world. Whereas now I look back and I think, that's actually only made me, I've learned from it. As long as you learn from it, don't make the same mistake twice. Then I know I'm progressing, I'm getting better. It's all about life. Outside the boxing ring, because if you're not right outside the boxing ring, you're not going to be right inside the boxing ring. So I make sure I live as well as I can, get a true understanding of what's going on around the world, what certain people trying to use me for this, and fake friends and women and all this, plays a massive part. Going out clubbing in London ain't a good idea. Not doing this, not doing that, because at the end of the day it can all go pear-shaped. You've got to make sure you live right, live clean, and just do what you can do. I train hard. I train so hard. I do the best I can. And if the best I can isn't enough, well then it isn't enough, but I gave the best I can. And so far it's paying off. So far it's working. I'm only 22. It's about planning the steps right, and in 4 or 5 years when I'm a man, we'll see. But I'm just going to stay consistent on my graft.
That's it. You're putting the work in, and it's good to see. And I think if anyone thinks back to them being a young teenager and those years up until the age of 22, it's hard anyway. Whatever world you're in and whatever industry you're in, it's hard to grow up, and you are having to do it in front of us all. And it's nice to see you getting the things that I think you're working really hard for. So hopefully more and more people will just continue to keep getting behind you. You've got a wise head on your shoulders for your age. I was saying that to you before the camera started rolling, and it's definitely true. What is it you think that keeps you so grounded? I know you're a family guy. You're a twin. I'm a twin. Also, one thing, the camera guy, behind the guy you can't see, behind the camera, he is also a twin to a girl. I'm a twin to a boy. You're a twin to a girl.
Yeah.
3 sets of twins, all sat right here.
Oh,
girl and boy so twins. Weird. I know, so weird. So that's how me and him even clicked. He was the camera guy, and we started talking one day, and I was like, I'm a twin to a boy. That's the main reason why I'm here. Got a twin brother that's really into boxing, and he kind of pushed me into being in this world. He's here as well, got a twin sister, and you got a twin sister. So what's the minute difference between you guys?
2 minutes. I'm older.
Yeah.
So I'm older by 2 minutes.
So
as far as I'm concerned, I'm the eldest.
Yeah.
So I've got to be a respected one. I get my breakfast first. So that's what it comes down to when it comes to that. But yes, I'm a twin. That's crazy.
Only twins can relate. If you're a twin and you're watching this, you'll understand. If you're a twin and you come into this world with someone else, most people say, look, I come into this world alone. We didn't. So you kind of have a different mindset where it's you're always thinking about someone else first. Your family is like, it's just in your head and your heart with everything that you're trying to do, especially as a twin. And so how much has your family, obviously your dad, but just your twin sister, you've got other siblings as well, and I know you've got some half siblings there too, and you seem like you're really connected to them and you're trying to put them into everything that you're trying to do. Talk to me a little bit about just your family.
I'm as connected as I can be, 24 hours away. So, it is hard leaving my family, my little sister and little brother. It's watching them grow up, because they grow up quick when you're at that age, 6 to 13. You miss a lot. I know they're not my kids, but I feel like I can't be that older brother that they deserve because I'm over here. So but it'll all pay off. It's the biggest sacrifice I could make. What else sacrifice could I make? If I was living with my family here, living with my dad in his 7-bedroom mansion, home cinema, and not having to graft or work for my own money and things like that, then I feel like in life you have to make sacrifices to get ahead. You have to. It's part of the process. You don't just go, no sacrifices and just get everything you want. You have to make sacrifices, and mine is my family. I miss my family every single day. I miss my family. Like my little sister, she's means the world to me. So when I hear people go, I miss my family, or I miss my, well, you can't have everything right off to a T. So but it's okay though. It'll all pay off. When I can buy my little sister a sweet 16 car. And my little brother can come and live with me when he's 18, doing my parents nutting. He can come and stay with me. So it's a blessing, and they look up to me so much. It's emotional how much they look up to me. They look up to me like I am the pound for pound greatest world champion. So nice. And when I went back to Sydney, I hadn't seen them for ages. My little brother's gone with his little football team. He's 6 years old. He's gone running over to his mates and he's gone, "See, I told you I had an older brother, and he's a boxer. He's a champion boxer." I thought, it was just made me melt a little bit.
I bet. Oh, that's so nice. I must just be so proud of you. And Australia is not around the corner, is it? It's a long old journey for you. You can't pop back. You have to just stay focused here. With you staying focused for this fight, obviously you've had some big injuries in your career. Serious injuries. I mean, the two things a boxer's going to need: their chin, their jaw, and their hands. And you broke your jaw. You've done that to your hand. How did you get through it emotionally? Because even if someone's not a boxer and they hurt themselves, you feel sorry for yourself. How have you managed to keep your mindset so strong?
Well, I never felt sorry for myself. It was just what? I've been pro 2 minutes. I've been professional. I've been boxing 2 minutes really. And you're telling me I've done my tendon in my hand twice and broke my jaw in sparring, both times in sparring. Yeah. So it was it's disheartening, but everything happens for a reason. I said God wouldn't give me anything I can't handle. If anything, it's probably done me a favour. Imagine if I didn't have the injuries and I weren't out for 18 months. Imagine how too far my career would be ahead of where it should be. I think it slows it down. I get to work on a lot of things. Get man strength, maturities. It just slows it all down. Trust the process. The slower the better for me, really. Yeah. The slower the better.
Yeah, I really respect that mindset. It's good that you've got that way of looking at it, because it's not easy. It's not easy to think like that. About your fight next Saturday, how are you feeling? What are you expecting for it? Do you have any expectations for it? What can people expect to see when they tune in to watch it?
I'm just going to take my time out there and show maturity, ring craft, and just work on a few things. Go in there like it's a sparring session. Yeah. Because every time I've gone in there,
you like a war.
I do, but it's not a good thing. Because by the time I'm 30, I don't know if I remember your face. So it's just a matter of just going in there and treating it like a spar. Because when I'm spar, I'm the Don. I'm the Donny. I'm the sparring world champion. I don't care what anybody says. I'm a sparring world champion. Yeah. But it is irrelevant. It is so irrelevant until it's done on fight night. So don't get me wrong, a knockout's always good, but it's about doing everything properly, you know, looking composed and accurate and having your timing bang on. So that's what I'm going to work on this fight. I think like as I get more mature mentally and physically and boxing wise, it will just come. It's just not rush. Everyone wants to rush me. Got to remember, like when I was like 19, when I knocked everyone out, four or five fights, knocking people out, everyone was saying, yeah, he's ready for Kell Brook, he's ready for... What? What nonsense are people talking?
Yeah.
What nonsense people talking? You know, so it's good. My hard fight with Painab, that was like a blessing. A blessing, because now people expect not as much anymore, which is good. It's relieving, you know, and it exposed so much that I need to work on. But what it did show is that I had that and a decent pair on me, you know, where people don't have. Yeah, all these amateurs, great amateurs that come on, they won't be tested for ages. They won't be tested because they're so good. But then when it comes down to it, have they got a pair? And you know, if anything, I've proven that I've got a pair and I've got bundles of heart. That silver spoon life people say I lived didn't stop me from throwing my punches and trying to get the knockout, considering I was losing a fight almost every round.
Yeah, it's true. And that's not what gets you up when you get knocked down, is it? So, and we've seen you do that. So with things that you want to achieve in the future, have you got your eyes on anything that you think, you know what, once I've got to that level, I'll be proud of obviously you're always proud of yourself, but you're always looking forward. Anything that you think, you know what, in the next 5 years, that's where I want to be. When I'm there, then I can say, you know what, I've done it.
World champion. Obviously the welterweight division's always packed, and I think, bloody hell, how God. Like, this is like David versus Goliath. Please give me that pebble. That pebble and that slingshot that took Goliath down, please, because only you can do that.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, because when you look at like these fighters and they're bad boy fighters, you think, okay. But then I've got to remember, I'm only 22. They're like, what, 30, 31 men who have been boxing since the age of 7. So I reckon by the time I'm that age, if we plan my steps right, and my body won't give in, because I'm still fresh. I mean, apart from the hands and the jaw, I'm still fresh. So just gotta plan it. Just move. Let the process happen. All I can do is work hard, train hard, train like a nutter, and just hope it pays off. Well, not hope it pays off. It has to pay off. How good I am will depend on what I achieve. But all I know is I'll give it my best.
And do you ever let yourself think, obviously you're focused on your fight, you're focused on boxing, do you ever let yourself kind of daydream or think about other things that you would like to do outside of boxing, like business-wise, career-wise? I can see you could do anything you set your mind to. Have you thought about some other things that you'd like to do?
I really enjoy painting and decorating. Like, I swear, I enjoyed it. It's so peaceful. Like, and I'm good at it. Like, I used to cut like the coping and do the corners and that without the tape. Like, that's serious skill. Yeah, I was technical. But then come to drawing any art and that, I'm absolutely hopeless. But come to painting and that, rolling the ceiling, getting my workout in. Like, I used to enjoy it. I used to do it for a while. So I'd probably start my own business in painting and decorating, which I really enjoyed, which is mad because people won't think. I got my master's degree in fitness, certificate 3 and 4. So maybe to become a personal trainer. And probably not train like anyone, because everyone would just get on my nerves. I'd be like, listen, I'll go to the gym and I'll punch the bag with a tendon damage or get in a fight for 10 rounds. So listen, you best be busting a sweat. Otherwise, I am not training you. One more time. Let me hear you moan one more time. That's my attitude. So I probably won't have any clients. I've been training. So, but whatever I do, I will do because I enjoy it.
Yeah.
And
Maybe you decorate your own house. I know you're looking to buy a house after your fight.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be where you start off, getting back into your little passion for painting and decorating. That's an achievement. 22, you're looking to buy a house already. See, you've got the nice watch on there. Nothing wrong with enjoying the finer things in life if you're working hard for it. You're definitely working hard for it.
Yeah.
How important is all of that kind of stuff to you?
Well, I like a life of luxury. Yeah. So, maybe because I've been brought up in luxury, been raised in luxury. It's not a bad thing. It's how you carry yourself with it. Because you get some right arrogant idiots who think they're all that in a bag of chips. because they got nice Rolex on, or they think that they're the best thing since sliced bread because, you know, they're Keiko for life. Like, oh, my dad's a multi-millionaire and I know that even if I didn't do anything, I would be alright. Yeah. Or, yeah, my dad bought me my first car in Sydney and I'll be, you know, driving around like that and I think I'm all that. It's the way you carry yourself. I can still be humble and have a nice watch.
Oh, yeah.
I can still be humble and drive a nice car. It doesn't stop me from, you know, tooting a horn across the street in London because I see a homeless man sitting there and I'm holding up traffic to give him money. Yeah. It don't stop me from get, you know, so things like that. And I've had people message me, go, oh, so you give that, you know, guy a fight, and it's like, yeah, I wasn't doing it for any other reason apart from that could, well, not it won't, but you know, what if that was me? Yeah. What if that was me? So, and it's not, you know, it's, you can have nice things. I love nice things. Yeah. I love travelling. I love going.
You got cool style as well. You dress really well. I've seen you turn up in some different looks. You're always in BXR and you come in and I think you're really well dressed. Do you have any inspiration with your style? Obviously you're covered in tattoos. You dress different. You've got like an edge about you with how you dress. I've seen you pull off a million different looks. What are your kind of style inspirations, I guess?
I actually have none. I'm either in a tracksuit. I don't think so. So I don't think I have any. I just think I just bust a tracksuit. Like, stick a tracksuit on and it's good. Like, I can do anything in a tracksuit. I go to nice restaurants in a tracksuit, and it's only because they know who I am that they let me in. But I'm like, I don't care. Like, I've walked into places where people are all got shirts and that, and I'm in a tracksuit. I don't care. I just come from the gym. So
how you wear it though? You hold yourself like with style.
Oh, that's good to hear, because normally people just think I'm a roadman. Got a bum bag to the side, the Louis bum bag to the side and that.
Do they have roadmen in Australia? You grew up in Australia, so obviously you're down with the kind of London style, the London way of talking, and you almost sound like you're a Cockney. Yeah. And I was saying to you before the camera started rolling that you're almost so Cockney that you make me talk Cockney back to you, because it's contagious. Where did you get your accent from? Because you grew up in Spain and then Australia. Was it because your dad's voice that you've kind of picked up and you've just ended up talking like him?
Yeah, of course. I mean, my parents are like, speak Cockney English. So it was either I speak Cockney English with them or I speak fluent Spanish with my mates.
Yeah. Can you say something in Spanish for us?
Pues claro, ¿qué quieres que te digo? Sí, puedo hablar español. Viví en España por 12 años.
Can you say to the fight fans maybe a prediction for the fight for next Saturday in Spanish?
Voy a acabarlo en número 6. Sí.
Round 6?
Round 6.
Oh,
sí.
Right.
Acabado. Finito. él va a dormir.
Nice. Impressive.
Yeah, so as I said, it was either Cockney English with my parents or Spanish with my mates. So, and then Australia, when I lived in Australia, I had like a little bit of an Aussie twang, but there was nothing manly about it. So that had to go. Because then when I come down to England, I lived in Hackney, and I was like, I cannot be talking like some guy from down under, mate.
Good day, mate.
Good day, mate. Shrimps on the old barbie.
And yeah, so you've got your eyes on a few things that you want to be doing with your career. You know where you're heading. What about the team that helping you get there? How did you establish your team? Who have you got? I know Dan Lawrence is your strength and conditioning trainer. He's a friend of mine as well. He's the best strength and conditioning trainer you could have picked. Talk to us a little bit about how you established your team and the people that are involved at the moment.
Well, it's all just a matter of timing, you know, finding people that, you know, work with you, understand boxing, number one, because there's so many frauds out there who don't know anything, and they claim to know things until it all goes pear-shaped. So I'm glad I got the best team around me. Dan Lawrence come about. How did he come about? I honestly can't remember. My team have just formed. Yeah. My team, and those who didn't scout, left, or weren't useful to the degree that I needed. And you know, Dan Lawrence is. You've seen the transformation pictures from my body, how much I've changed, and that's all because he's, you know, changed my body to a man. When you're working as hard as we work and we're doing the right things, you know, you see the progress. Yeah. So my team are just blinding. Yeah,
it's about having those people that care about you and have that right energy for you.
Exactly.
You're engaged, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So you are Oh, did I see you saying something about you want to be? Yeah, you got a fiance. Yeah. So grown up.
I never thought of engaged.
Yeah, you're actually engaged. You're 22 years old and you're engaged.
Well, she's 30.
She's 30.
She's 30. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So.
But you've got an old soul on your shoulders there. You do carry yourself like someone older than 22.
Yeah, I need my walking stick. Got the grey hairs coming through. Need a walking stick, I do.
I can see you just being someone that kind of does the whole getting married, has a family, and you just have that all young because you've got. Is that true? Is that something that you can see yourself doing?
Well, I think in boxing you need someone stable there who can help you, support you physically, mentally, emotionally, rather than having someone who's going to drive you mad and mess you about, because that is the last thing you need when you're in training. So that's that. And you know, she helps me massively get through all the life troubles. You know, so it's a blessing, definitely.
Good. Someone solid that's just on your team.
Exactly.
That's
solid.
it.
And understands boxing, understands the mood swings when I've got a diet and I'm going mad because she's bought a chocolate bar. I'm like, get that out of my house. Who do you think you are bringing chocolate into? Listen, you see that full fat Coke? Either I have diet or I'm pouring it down the toilet. So, but she gets it all. And then the first thing I do after weighing is apologise. I'm so sorry. Like straight after the weighing, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Does she come to the fights and watch them?
Yeah, she comes to fight. She's good. She's cool, calm, collected.
That's good.
She takes it all in her stride.
Yeah. Are you have you got any other people coming next week that you're excited about coming? Do you invite like any of your other siblings?
No, my brother's coming, which is good. My full blood siblings live in Australia. Yeah. My other siblings live here. But no, it's just be my brother coming this time.
Yeah, nice. And just before we wrap it up, is there anything that you think people watching at home maybe should know about you that they don't know about you, or anything that you want to say is your chance to talk directly to your fans at home, if you want to, if there's anything you want to say to them?
Cool. Am I on the mic? I'm just so thankful for my supporters. I mean, you guys have, really helped me become where I am and become the fighter I'm becoming, and it's because you guys are on to put on amazing performances. The love I get in London's crazy. I mean, I come into this game a little boy, and it's a privilege that you guys have seen the progress and the transformation throughout my career, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Being pro 19, having my debut in front of 20,000, going mad, and I'm fighting again this weekend in front of the O2 in front of maybe 16,000, however many's going to be there. It's such a blessing, and I'm glad I can deliver the entertainment you guys love, and I just want to say thank you. Your support's always needed, and I love you all individually, and it's a privilege to carry on the Benn legacy and bring entertainment back to boxing. Thank you.
That was nice. Thank you, Conor. I can see why your family are so proud of you. And we look forward to watching your fight next week. Good luck with it. And thank you again for talking to Behind the Gloves. Thank you, guys.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else